You are now watching Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish.
All right, then. So now we up here. We're ready for the power up.
Time for that power up, people. Inspirational quote of the week.
Okay, so what you got?
Booyah. All right. So
It never fails, man. You pulling at your phone.
Oh, wait a minute. I messed it up. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So it says, okay, so this one is learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. And that is from Picasso.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that one was super gangster. Yeah, you wanna take a swing at that one?
Take some notes for this week.
Come on, man.
I feel like this. The reason why I believe in that is this because you need to know the rules even to break them in the beginning.
Absolutely.
So like, I mean, like, cause you just can't just break into anything and
Right.
do your own thing, whatever. Cause literally they just push you off to the side.
Right.
Whatever it is, maybe art, whatever. Can you imagine like, hey, you working on the cars, like, you know, I'm about to build a car. I'm gonna build a car from scratch.
She'll come out with spaghetti sauce.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna build a car from scratch.
Hot wheel track.
Right, and the mug don't work. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. It's like, yeah, you need to know pretty much to me, it's like learn the basics.
Right.
Once you learn the basics, then you can learn how you can actually
Change the
maneuver
game.
through and change the game. So
Right.
that's my assessment on that. You know?
Right. I mean, the piggyback off of that, and that quote is, again, because we got to add an artist part in there. It says, learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist.
Yeah.
So for me, I guess, as an artist, I think I mentioned this before. I went to my wife's good friend's graduation. Her name is Amy Walton, and she graduated from this art school in Maryland. Super prestigious art school. I forgot the name of it, but the dean said he made this, and of course it's not going to be verbatim, but he basically told the artist never be ashamed of being an artist, being a artist.
Okay.
He said basically artists define what tomorrow's norm will be.
Okay.
And I was just like, that really impacted me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it made me, because I think a lot of times people make artists sometimes seem like hippies or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just kind of like, you're like, yeah, man, we're artists. Like, you know, it's like they downplay artistry, but artistry designs and defines everything. You know what I'm saying? A artist decided what everything is that you're gonna look like, how it's gonna function. I mean, all these different things, you know. So, so for me with that quote, I felt like the thing that he was probably getting at was like, learn it as a professional. Learn whatever it is, like you said, like building a car or whatever. Learn how it functions before you can recreate it. You know what I'm saying? And just because I feel like almost with anything, if you learn the ins and outs of it, you can just restructure it and reformat it or whatever into what you feel that it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like the computer, for instance. You know, when Steve Jobs came in the game and he brought the Apple with the whole sexy sleek, I mean, like that's beautiful. Like, this is beautiful. It's perfection. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it took an artist to just say, you know, I know how computers are supposed to look, but we're going to go thinner. We're going to go lighter. We're going to go flatter. We're going to go sleeker, elegant, stainless steel. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just appealing to people in ways that they may not even know that appeals to them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that for me, that's kind of why, you know, I kind of gravitated towards that. Artists are the pilots and the curators of tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take us there.
You know, I know sometimes, like, you know, artists, you know, sometimes they take you to a place, it's like, you know what, I didn't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real, that's how I be. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, you know, just like, you know, like, I'm gonna break this down into films where I call these French movies, and they're not technically French movies.
You about to get in trouble.
But these French movies, man, you know, it's like, hey, I told you, man, I watched this movie. I think it was called Izo, I think. And
I think you told me about that.
Yeah, man, I was watching it, and I think it was Takashi Miike did it. Anyway, the movie it started out, and it went through the whole, there's art of showing you random things. A dog eye, a fly on an eye, some noodles, whatever it is. And I'm not
abstract, man.
Yeah, it is abstract, right? You know, and when I was watching it, I was like, you know what? I understood. I got in the wrong car. Right?
You got the noodle hot track car.
Yeah, I got in the wrong car, and I'm like, you know what? And of course, it turned me off. I'm like, I don't like this. And it damaged me, man. It damaged me, man. I mean, because I mean, I knew I didn't like it, and I'm like, oh man, this is garbage. But technically, it's not, because it just wasn't for me.
Right.
You know, it just wasn't for me.
Not all artists for all people, though. So.
That's true, but what I don't like either too, I don't like the condescending artist too. Is like, you just didn't get it because your brain power wasn't at peak level to understand that. And I'm like, you know what, man? That's a piece of horse shit. I know it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, maybe your brain levels wasn't quite high enough, man.
Listen.
Symbolize, look,
nah, man.
Listen, hold on. They probably thought the eye is the gateway to the soul, right?
Oh, yeah, see, that's too much right there.
And then it's got a fly on it, which means that your soul is corrupted. You feel me?
Nah, see, listen. That's what I'm saying. See, with that thought right there, I was like, you know what? Listen, man. That's why I personally didn't like the movie. And you wonder why I watch movies and fast forward. Because that actually started me doing that. Literally, like, I watched the movie, I fast forward to see if it got any better.
No, I wouldn't watch that shit either.
I was like, no. So,
I've never been a huge fan of abstract art. You know, like, I go to the museums, and it's just like, dude, you just threw paint up there. Like, I can do that. Can I get a paycheck? Like, I mean, and I guess it is, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like, I mean, everybody, once you look at it, you can see something different. Like the art pieces that are in my office, like I have a canvas of just a forest, but it's like got fog in it or whatever. And then the other one is like of a lake with a like a dock that goes nowhere. But I was like, I guess for me, it does the same thing. I can fill in whatever I want to be there, but I at least know it's the damn forest, and I know it's a lake. I mean,
and I get that type of stuff, whatever. But like I said, but with that though, it was so. I just didn't like it, man. It's like, yeah, like, I don't really down stuff, but that it does, because it's like, because this is the reason why. I know you're trying to tell me something, and I know you're trying to tell me something that, hey, it's at a high level of thought. But then when I'm looking, I'm like, and like, it's nothing to me. Like I said, it's an explosion. Then a baby's being born. And then it's like, it's a car, dude working on a car thing. He's extra dirty. Then it comes back and it's a prostitute banging somebody. It's like, I guess the reason is why, you know, and and then it's like, but then it turns around to where it's like, you don't understand. You're inferior.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely can feel that. I mean, the weird thing is, art is completely subjective. Yeah. I mean, just 110%. Some people consider some stuff art, and I just be like, okay, you know, and other things that I would consider art, people be like, what? Like, I think I really enjoy violence. I just do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't look at it like, it's not art. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a part of human nature, which is sad, but it's a part of human nature. Or for instance, like, I know that out of some of my friends, like, if I see a naked woman, it literally, like, I don't think of sexual things. You know what I'm saying? I don't think of I really don't.
Come on, son.
I don't. But I think it's because, you know, growing up, like, I've always studied the female anatomy, like, all of just trying to learn how to
you know what I'm anatomy at a young, tender age.
Trying to figure out how to draw them, how to, you know, like, just trying to understand them. You know what I'm saying? So, or even doing nude paintings and nude drawings, like, you know what I'm saying? We did that in school. So I'm like, I guess I just don't look at it the same. Or when we did the raise the bar stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, we saw women have naked half all the time. So it was just like, it's just art to me. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that, hey, when I see a bad girl, I don't be like, dang, she bad, whatever. But it's not like, oh yeah, girl, I can see no, man. That's
so you're not creepy.
Yeah,
you're not fantasizing.
Okay. Yeah, nah, that's over the line. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people might be saying, well, you shouldn't be thinking that way anyway, because you married. Listen, I don't give a damn if you married, single, kind of single, whatever. Everybody have thoughts that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to master those thoughts. So me, I just be like, cool, she asshole naked, great, awesome, great job, see you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
So I don't know how we got on that.
I want a tirade on art. That's why.
Oh, art. Gotcha.
Art, all right. But yeah, but can you reread me the quote?
We went from.
I know, right? The ship didn't wreck on the on the beach. All the people fell out and everything.
Man. So it is, learn the rules like a pro, so you can break them like an artist.
Yep.
Artiste.
All right.
and that is Picasso. I like saying it like that.
Why, man? Why?
Cause it's like, dude, it's like it reminds me of like Antonio Banderas, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Picasso, like Desperado. Like he's over for you. You did okay.
Jesus.
Oops.
All right then.